Greetings all and welcome back to Globbits Gaming Channel. Die9500 sent me another AMX 1375 replay, which is absolutely amazing. I'm going to release both at the same time, so you're probably watching this at the same time as the previous one. The difference between the two is this one has the version 2 of the Globbits mod pack all ready and ready to go for 9.1. Phoenix has been hard at work, alright, and hats off to him. Basically what you're going to get in this mod pack is what you see here. Okay, you're also going to get, if you press tab, this will flick up, alt, it will hopefully hit points left as opposed to damage done. And if you press control key, you get a large version of the map spring up like this. You've also got these rings, more on those later. Basically the inner one is how far your tank can see, and the orangey coloured one is as far as the view range, maximum view range. The red box is your maximum render distance, which is the maximum range that you can actually see tanks that are spotted by other players. Basically, go back and watch the other mod pack video and it'll give you ins and outs. Basically this one's just been updated for 9.1. Now previously Die's game in this tank was a passive scouting game. He didn't really get involved too much, but this is slightly different. He's actually going to get massively involved with dishing out the paint to people. Now he decides to take the hill quite quickly. Alright, taking the hill quite quickly. Leathers the 12T, takes him out, smashes the ELC with a little bit of help from his friends. Okay, this is a perfect example of how to use a light tank like this, an auto-loading light tank. You have to pick your shots and use your reload. Okay, you need to manage your reload, use what shots you've got in the drum, and basically put the principles of scouting into play as well as dishing out the DAC. Now the classic case in point here is with this Black Prince. Now when I first watched this replay I was a bit, well, why is he doing what he's doing? But he's sneaking up on this Black Prince. The Black Prince is paying him no attention whatsoever. He spots him, gets himself organised, and doesn't shoot him. Now I thought this was quite strange, but what he's doing, he's altering the hull of his tank so that if he needs to run away, he's facing forwards. He backs up slightly and he waits. He waits until the Black Prince fires, and then starts shooting him. First hit, second hit, third hit. That's 3 solid hits for the Black Prince even recognises. Takes a 4th shot and then completely ignores him, hides behind the rock and starts his reload. Now the Black Prince is staring at him. You can use the zoom out mod, alright, to look at the enemy tank. As soon as he disappears off the radar, he knows that the Black Prince can't see him anymore because he was the only one spotting the Black Prince, and he moves away. He's safe. Now you could have come out again from the same spot. The Black Prince knows he's there. He knows that he's there, so he's going to be waiting for him to do that. So what he's going to do is shift his attack, go and take out some of the guys in the town. There's lots of plenty of people. He's doing the same thing again. He's shifting his body of his tank around, and he's going to reverse into the position and dangle himself over the bloody side and precipice of the hill. Wouldn't advise this in a real tank. You can do it in World of Tanks because it's not real. Now he comes a cropper against the front of this VK. Now I would have thought that the angle, the fact that he's on an elevated position would have defeated the angle of VK's armour, but obviously not. But when he gets his hat together and starts shooting at the weak spots, it's the gun barrel. 1 shot goes in. Second one goes in. Now there were arguments there. I thought he would have took the last shot and took him out. It probably would have saved the Black Prince. But then again, I'd rather the Black Prince take the hit than myself. It's just a selfish thing, but I'm a selfish person when it comes to World of Tanks. I want to stay alive as much as I can. But he can, hopefully... No, he chooses not to. He chooses not to do it. Okay, now he's going to get some side shots on the guys in town. He's safe with the angle of the hill from the VK, and he's basically just going to put some nice blinking damage shots into these heavies. Now, not really going to be game-winning shots, but it's plinking away at their health, chipping away at it, so that the next time that Tiger, for example, finds another heavy, it might make that Tiger a one-shot for our heavy. Whereas if he didn't shoot him, then it would have meant that our tank has to reload, and therefore it could make the engagement go in their favour. So, hot shot of K1S fails to kill him. I think we fired at exactly the same time as the T-32 there, but the T-32, well, 6 and 2 3s. He waits to reload. He knows he's dropped off the cover, and the only problem with this tank is the gun depression is a bit crap. It means you can't barrel down very well, but he can easily start taking pot shots at this flat panzer. But he wants to make sure he moves away. Did you see what he did there? When he first spotted the tank, the bush was see-through. Now he can't see through the bush. Jingles did this in a video as well, and that Jagdpanzer cannot see him. He can't see the Jagdpanzer either, but he can still kill him. That's the key with using bushes in World of Tanks. Now, I was going to do a how-to video on it, but Jingles, again, like with the ammunition in War Thunder, the bugger beat me to it. Go check out Jingles' video on how not to suck part 2, I think it was. There's a plug for you, Jingles. How not to suck part 2. It'll save me explaining that in any detail. All they've got left is a ball sig. Yeah, and that's all she wrote. So, what to summarise on this video then? Globbits mod packs out. Dies an absolute badass in a 3075. Both roles, you know, passive scout and active. What else? That's pretty much it, really. Oh yes, the 1,000 subscriber competition. I need ideas. What do you think we should do for a 1,000 subscriber competition? When my channel gets to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do some sort of competition. Give me suggestions in the comments below. There will be a money prize. Okay, I've made some money from the channel. It's not a great deal, but I'll make some money. I think the top prize is going to be a TOG. The top prize for the competition. There will only be one prize. I'm not made of money. You know, I do have, like, you know, beer to pay for. We track shotted down the coursing there, which is great. Yeah, I haven't got a lot of money, but we'll carry on talking about it when we look at the post-game stats on this game. Let's just check out the post-game stats. Yeah, credit where credit's due on that one. It's another badass Mastery Badge game. Not a little bit less experience than the previous game. Yeah, but he was in a Tier 10 game last time. That's why he didn't get as much money. Yeah, still another Mastery Badge game. Easily a good game. Did he do well? Yes, he did. He got clearly more experience than anybody else on the game. He did the most damage as well in a scout. But that was very good matchmaking for an AMX 3075. That thing can see, I believe, I'm going to put myself out there, I believe it can see Tier 10s. I think it can. I think it gets scouts matchmaking. I'm not sure. I might be wrong. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments below. So the competition then, as I'm looking through this, I want ideas. I've got one for myself, and I'll keep that to myself. I want to see what you guys come up with. What would you like to do? Something you can all get involved in. We can do it live on the game. We can do whatever. My suggestion was we did this with Melanthius' stream once, where basically I had a list of people in T1 Cunningham's, and basically myself and a couple of other guys, namely Bossman, Merle, and one other I think it was, basically went hunting them on another map, and last man standing went through to the next round. Winner of the whole thing wins a TOG. But give me your suggestions. What do you want to do as a competition, a 1,000 subscriber competition? There will be a monetary prize, i.e. I will buy you a TOG in World of Tanks, or something to the value of a TOG in World of Tanks if you've already got one. Alright, so there's a little bit of dangling. So we need to get these videos shared. Let's get them shared, let's get them uprated, get them in the views. I'm getting subscribers from other places as well. They're seeing the videos pop up with little Burke's icon. Get the more subs, the quicker we can get the competition done. The quicker you got your chance to win yourself a TOG. Alright, yeah, Dies a badass in a 1375. I'm actually quietly impressed. I hope I'm as good as him in it when I get mine eventually, when I get it unlocked. So take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Bye now.